We have a video that we took, goodness, I think it was almost a year ago, where we went to a Savers, and it was the first time we'd been to a Savers ever. And we thought we had struck a gold mine. We just loved it. We had so much fun. And we found all these wonderful things that we thought surely they would sell right away and we wouldn't have any problem. And we'll show you in the video what we found. And we're beginning to think they're a little questionable. I don't know. We'll show you, but enjoy.
We're at the Savers on Charleston Boulevard in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is a trivet or display plaque. To me, it looks Native American. To my husband, it looks Mayan. We tried looking it up, but we were unsuccessful in finding anything remotely similar. So I decided to leave it behind. I really liked this African soapstone trinket dish. I love how smooth it is, and I was fascinated with the way it was painted. I have since, however, found out that it's more of a souvenir piece from Kenya, and I still really like it. I do, however, feel like I overpaid on that. The store this day had such a diversified collection of items. I thought this floral vase was really pretty. It's so dainty, and I looked at it. Unfortunately, it was a mass-produced item, and I was afraid that it would chip easily. My husband saw this amber-colored vase and he picked it up, and you can see his hand shaking. It was so heavy, but it was a newer piece. It was not vintage, and it is flashed, and I really try and stay away from the flashed items because the paint wears off. The more I go thrifting, the more I try and train my eye to look for antique or vintage or better quality items that will hold up better through time, and try and steer away from the mass-produced items that will perhaps not hold up as well. I thought this piece was so beautiful. It's so detailed. I believe it's ironwood, and it's a candle holder, and it's just so unique that I had to purchase that. And it is in my eBay store. If any of you are interested in it, it is still in my eBay store. Boy, this was a day of wooden boxes. This little box is so cute. It definitely could be used as a riser for home decor. And I thought about it. The only thing that held me back is that the lid was a little askew, and it wasn't sitting flush, so I didn't want to risk that. Wait until you see this next section. Someone was a massive, huge fan of Temptations because there were so many pieces of Temptations at this store this day that I've never seen before or since. And if you'll see it in a moment, you'll see that Easter motif is Temptations, and there are several pieces throughout the store. That one there is Temptations, and then up above the red with the floral lace. And I don't know if you can see it, but that bottom dish, it's a muffin type pan, and that is Temptations as well. It was crazy how much Temptations they had there. Again, more of the Easter Temptations there. And look at all of the ones above. It was crazy. And they did want a lot of money for each piece. So I only picked up 2 pieces when I was there. But oh boy, I wish I could go back and get some more. Okay, this we went to a Savers and found this. It is just so interesting. I believe that it is made out of bamboo. This part is bamboo, and at least part of this stuff might be bamboo, this part down here. This other part here might be resin. It's all conjecture. I believe it is vintage. I mean, look at that, the hinges there. And like I said, it's handmade in Peru. We paid $4.99 for it, and we think it is such a cool little trinket box. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Sun and moon, and just really cool. This is probably Machu Picchu, I don't know. But I think it is really cool. So we'll see. We think it's going to sell quite quickly in our online stores. It's got metal accents. I think this will go quickly. 1 year later to the day, we had over 1,000 views on eBay, hundreds of views on Etsy, hundreds of views on Facebook Marketplace, hundreds of views on OfferUp, and many attempted meet and sell, where we made arrangements to meet at a specific location, constant messaging up until the meetup time, and then something crazy had happened. Every time we went to meet with somebody regarding this, and it would fall through. And then we finally sold it on Mercari. Who knew? It was crazy. We thought this thing was cursed. Thank you so much for watching, and I've included some footage of our trip. I'm so sorry about all the bugs on the windshield. We've had a very wet winter and the bugs have gone crazy. We literally stopped every 100 miles to clean the windshield because my husband couldn't see. Without further ado, please enjoy the beautiful scenery. We go through 4 states: California, Arizona, Utah, and Idaho. Every time we drive through the gorge, I love staring up at the mountains and the river that goes through it. It's so beautiful and majestic.